You see this video? This man said that they can flip $1 to $10,000, and this man did it. So this is not a joke. Now, watch. You have to find out if this is really true, because me, I know it's not possible. If you know it's possible, you can tell us in the comment section. Now, what I want you guys to do is to watch this video from starting to the end, so that you will know the mistake, so that you will find, as a trader, you have to find out what this man did, because many people are going to fall for this. How are you going to tell me that you can flip $1 to $10,000? It's not possible. We all know it's not possible. Even though this thing want to be possible or something like that, it will take months. It will take maybe even almost years for you to do this using what? A proper risk management. But we all know that this is somehow. Now you will find out yourself. If anybody in this video can find out what this man did, I'm going to play this video from the starting to the ending. If anybody can find out what this man did, I need just 3 people that will tell me what this man did, that is so what will I even call it, that is freak, like it's just like everything is just like a setup, the particular thing that this man did, because all these things is a lie, because this man did not even use something like stop loss. It not use stop loss, nothing like stop loss, nothing like trade profits. Now, if you find out this, only professional trader, those that know how to trade very well, can find out the prank that this man did. Now, drop it in the comment section. As I said, I just need 3 people. Now, let's watch this video from the starting to the ending. This video is going to take some more time, but you just have to be patient. Let's watch what this man did.
What if all I have to risk in forex trading is just $1? That is a single dollar only. Now, I have to trade also and make profit and cash out from the market just like other people. Now, I know what you're thinking. This is actually very, very difficult and extremely complicated. And you are correct. The capital is actually extremely low also, and you are also correct. But then what you are about to do isn't completely new, because we've achieved similar results before. Because here is an account that was pushed from $5 to over $10,000 within just a few hours, and we can easily replicate this on a $1 account, because all we simply need to do is to follow 2 simple principles, which I will be showing you now right here, and I'll be proving it to you if you can watch this video from beginning to the end. We'll be attempting trading a $1 account to over $10,000 account. We'll be trading this stuff starting from just $1, gradually step by step until we actually hit at $10,000. So that just before we go on, if you're new to this particular YouTube channel, just remember to hit on subscription button, hit on like button, and also remember to turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any videos that'll be dropping out from this place. So not to waste so much time, let's dive in now. Boom. Okay guys, now all we'll just be using today is just a mobile device, only a mobile device. Now there are just 2 single principles we'll be using to attack the market currently. The first is our candle rejections, that's our rejection candlesticks. The second is our break and close, right? That's just all we'll be using. So guys, let's start now. Okay guys, so these are $1. Let's check out the chart now. If we map out our internal trend now, this is what we're having. Very, very smooth. Right now, if we check out the star, it pushed up, dropped back down, and got rejected, and now it wants to push up smoothly just like that. Now, if we map out the stuff, what do you notice? First, right, first principle, our rejection candlesticks aligned at about this region, meaning that this stuff should just start pushing up, right? It got to reject already. Now, if we check out the stuff now again, what do we notice? Let me just show you the zones around the spot. First of all, using our rejection candlesticks, we just map out the first here, and then we'll map out the second at about the spot, right? Very, very smooth. Now, after that, what do you notice? This stuff is dropping down, right? After giving a build up here, it's dropping down towards this particular range. So let's go back to 1 minute. Now, if we check out the stuff, let me just map it out again for you to see. So it has actually dropped towards this range. So what are we expecting? Hits the spot, breaks down, drops down towards this level, or hits the spot, breaks out, break and close, and push up. A second principle, right? So what are we expecting now? This stuff is at the bottom. Let's stock in some buys already because it's here at the bottom, right? So let's just stock in some buys. Since it didn't drop down, it got rejected. Okay, let's just allow this stuff to push up just a little bit more. Let's add 1 more trade. Let's just add 1 more trade there. And now let's expect this stuff to just push up a little bit more. I think we're going to zoom out this trade because we're just trying to expand our capital. Okay, let's zoom out this trade. Let's zoom out this trade, guys. Let's just zoom out this trade. Okay, Good. Now we're actually having about 249. Boom. Okay, guys. So this is what we're having currently, right? We're actually having about this now. You can see the zones, right? The zones are actually looking very smooth. Now, what do you notice happening here? A rejection again, right? Now, so what do you think we're going to do? We're just going to storm into some sales. But if we check on our 1 minute time frame, you can see it is actually extremely clear. You can see the rejection happening before our eyes. So let's talk into some sales. Let's just use let's change our lot size to, okay, let's just use 0.01. It's okay. Let's just add some more since we're using same lot size. Okay, and boom. Okay, guys, so this is what we're having currently, right? So this was actually very smooth. This was a nice drop, guys. This was a nice drop. So let's actually just zoom off the straight now. 13 bucks, that's not bad. Let's zoom off. Let's just slip the trade. Let's just slip the trade. Okay, why is it not closing? Let's try that again. Okay, so that's 13.9. That's actually smooth. Okay, guys, so this is what we're having currently. So after a few more minutes, few more hours, this is what we're having. Another rejection zone actually forming out about the spot. You can see that, right? Another rejection zone, which is actually very smooth. Boom, it just hit a rejection zone. This is so smooth, guys. It just hit a rejection zone. Let's storm into this trade before this stuff leaves the zone. Let's just storm into this trade, right? Let's just talk into some trades here now before this stuff actually leaves. Okay, so that's what is happening. Let's add some more. Let's just talk into some more. Okay, that's what we're having currently. That was actually smooth. Now this stuff is actually pushing really smoothly, guys. This stuff is actually pushing really smoothly. Boom. Now we're actually having about 53. Okay, guys, so let's leave this trade. Let's leave this trade. We're trying to expand our capital first, increase our capital. Boom, 88 bucks. That's smooth, guys. That's really smooth. Okay, guys, now this is what we're having currently, right? After some time, this stuff actually broke out of this region, pushed up, right? Remember, and now it dropped down right towards the particular range, gave a retest smoothly at about the spot, and now it pushed up towards this particular spot again, and we are expecting it to just keep pushing up. But before then, let's check out our 1 minute time frame. Good. Now you can see a sub trend actually just got created at about the spot. You can see that sub trend right now, and it's just hit a sub trend and got rejected again, right? So what do we expect? Buys. So let's talk into some trades, guys, because this stuff is actually very fast. Remember, we're trying to scalp here, right? Okay, of course. Okay, we have some trades there. Let's talk in some more. Okay, all right. Let's see now. All right. Okay, let's just see. Okay, now this is actually very smooth, guys. This is actually pushing really nicely. Let's zoom up the straight. Let's zoom up the straight before this stuff starts dropping, right? Let's just 153. Let's zoom off the straight. 174. Boom. Okay, guys, so this is what we're having currently. Now if you look at this particular stuff, what do you notice? It hit this particular zone, right? And then you can see that it hit this particular spot. What can you see? A break and close, right, towards this region, right? Smooth. So if I show you that again, look at it, guys. Let me just show you that. Boom. Can you see that? A break and close, really smooth. So what do we expect? A buys. I know it's at the top. We are going to stock in the buys, right? I know it's at the top, but let's just stock in the buys. Okay, let's check out our 1 minute time frame. So this is what we're having on our 1 minute time frame, right? Okay, 50 red. Okay, that's not good. Let's just add some more. This is actually still looking smooth, right? It has actually broken and closed, so let's just see. Okay, let's wait now and actually see how this class actually goes. Okay, boom. Okay, guys, so you can actually see that now we're actually having about 400. Let's leave this straight. Boom. Now we actually have about 670. If you check out the stuff, you can see these levels at about the spot. So what are you expecting? A push up, right? Now these are what we call our steps, right? It gets rejected, pushes up, gets rejected, pushes up. So what are we expecting? Some more push, right? So let's talk into some buys at about this spot now, right? Let's talk into some buys because it keeps breaking out and closing and pushing up, right? So you can see that, right? Creating our steps. You can actually see this movement. This is actually very smooth. Now this is what we're having currently, guys. At 527. Let's zoom up the straight. Let's just zoom up the straight. Let's wait for this stuff to just hit maybe like 600. Okay, let's zoom up. Boom. Okay, now you can see this stuff now, right? Now you can see same thing just happened. It hit the spot, got rejected, and now it's pushing up again towards this particular spot, and now we can have a bullish engulfing at about this spot. So what are we expecting? Pushing up to the next level, right? Because the first level has already been hit, so it's pushing up to the next level. So what can we do? We can easily storm into this particular trade. Let me just show you this stuff first. Now look at the level I'm telling you about. This is the second level, this is the first level, this is the second, this is the third level. You can see that, right? So what are we expecting this stuff to do? Push up towards the next level. Okay, let's talk into some trades now because we're actually having a bullish engulfing already. Okay, let's just talk in, use our one lot size. Okay, that's some red. Okay, let's just stock into some more, and okay, that's some red. Let's just watch how this particular stuff actually goes now. Okay, let's just see. Boom. Okay, guys, so this is what we're having currently. You can actually see that. We should be zooming up the street now. Okay, let's just zoom up the street. Let's just zoom up 1.9. That's okay. That's not bad. Why is this thing not closing, guys? Okay, it's not closing. Okay, now it's gone. Now if we check out the stuff, now this is what we're having currently. Okay, so if you notice this stuff, you notice that it actually got formed at about this spot. A level, a rejection occurred here, a rejection occurred there. Now what do you expect now? Excuse me, what do you expect is happening at the spot down now? So we can actually just stock into some sales now into this particular stuff because it has actually gotten rejected at about that spot, right? So let's just stock into some sales. Okay, all right, now we're actually having, okay, now this stuff's already pushing, but let's just stock into some more. Okay, not enough money. Boom. Okay, guys, now this is what we're having, about 1.7k currently. Let's just zoom up the street. Let's just zoom up the street, right? Let's just zoom up this particular trade now, guys. Let's just zoom up. Okay, let's check out 1 minute time frame first. Let's see if this stuff can just drop down a little bit. Okay, let's zoom up. Let's not be greedy, guys. Let's just zoom up this particular trade. Okay, so that's 6.9. That's actually very smooth. Okay, guys, so this is what we're having currently, right? So we're expecting this stuff to just drop down towards this level. I actually just plotted out this level there. If it drops down, breaks and close, then it's dropping down again. So let's check out on a 1 hour time frame. You can actually see it makes a lot of sense now, right? Okay, so you can see that, right? It's about that spot. Now if we go back to a 5 minute time frame or 1 minute time frame, you can actually see that, right, looking so smooth. So let's just stock into some sales now because that stock we're expecting it to drop down smoothly now. Okay, so let's see what let's see. So this is what we're having currently, right? So that's actually smooth, about 2.8. Let's zoom up the street. Let's just zoom up the street, guys. Okay, boom. Now we actually have about 10.9k currently, guys. About 10.9, which is actually very, very smooth, guys. So we're able to just hit our target smoothly, just like